helping each other and coming together to build a better nation, that we are rolling out this new alumni initiative, the Alumni Mentorship Program. This, we reached out to alumni and our departments, across departments, we have now 100+ alumni. They are professionals, academicians, entrepreneurs. They have all volunteered to mentor our current students. Let me read out some of the companies they are from. I just dropped a piece of paper. Yes, so they are from industries like Infosys, Toyota, L&T, Virtuosa, Accenture, SCL Technologies, GAVS, Tech Mahindra, Genpact, Car Technologies, Cognizant, Rane, and many more. In some ways, this entire mentorship program was initiated or kick-started when an alumnus reached out to mentor our students, and he is with us today. So I request Sidhu Kalappan to share some of his experiences and also give us an idea of what an alumni mentor brings to the table. Over to you, Sidhu.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I would like to start off firstly with a big thanks to the management and faculty at KCG to have recognized and provided me the opportunity to be a part of this forum. I feel humbled and honored to have kickstarted this great initiative. And congratulations to all of you for getting this far into developing your future selves. Believe me, you're awesome. Before I go further, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a computer science engineering graduate from KCG who passed out in 2010. I was no more than an average student with a normal background and no extraordinary skills. I was puzzled and had no clue about the skills I need to make something out of myself. So hold on. So I get out of college, not knowing my odds of surviving. I start off as an IT sales executive. Believe me, back then I had no clue who or what I was going to be. But luckily, one of our KCG alumni who owns a software business offered me a job. I just believed in the process and took it up. From that point on, it's been a constant uphill battle. Connecting dots from the last 10 years. Since then, I worked for different types of companies in the IT industry, traveled pretty much all around the world, met thousands of individuals from across the globe, been an entrepreneur who runs multi-million-dollar businesses. Today, I'm a territory manager at Amazon Web Services, the world's top technology cloud provider, managing one of their international business segments. It's been a hell of a journey, and believe me, it's still day one. I would like to quote Sir Isaac Newton here, who said, if I've seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants, which is so true if you think about it. We as social beings have always evolved from the batons passed on to us by our ancestors who ran the same path before us. I'm sure most of you today are better informed about your career decisions and the next steps towards them. But to be honest with you, I was not. Given the less to no guidance options on the subject of work, back then I was naive about it. And I would have killed to have to know what the future was going to be like. I had no practical sense of how mathematical derivatives or systems architecture will give us a chance to change the world we live in today. And to add up, the essential skills of marketing and communication you need to survive in today's world, in today's highly competitive world especially, is definitely not a part of our curriculum. I wish back then there was at least a window of this opportunity to get a practical sense of how anything I learned at college was going to be applicable in my life. In simple words, the frustration of would someone even talk to me about work and why I'm learning whatever I'm learning was very high. If you feel you are at a similar pace, then think of a mentorship program as a bridge to your future, a pathway to connecting the dots of why, what, and where your career is going to lead you. Think of this as an opportunity to explore your passion, a sneak peek of what you want to be out there when you get out of college. Think about the possibilities of what you can be when you know your future. Think of us as your shoulders to see further. Thank you.
Thank you, Sidhu, so much for offering to mentor and for that very clear, shall I say, explanation. I just want to say this, that when you say that you had no special skills, he was being very humble. So humility was one of his virtues at that time as a student. The other thing, he was a brilliant designer. So we used to, call on him for anything and everything that needs to be designed in college. Sidhu was a go-to person. And it's wonderful to have you back with us, Sidhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And